Hello cosplayers, we're back from Youmacon 2013 here at Detroit, Michigan, GM Renaissance building thing. I want to say convention center, but yes, it probably is convention center. And then there's also the Kobo Center where the exhibit hall and registration and so on and so forth is being held. But yes, people, if you're looking for photographs of you and so and your friends and all those good things, check out the link in the description below and take them and have fun, and yay! I got to see quite a few new faces this year, which I was happy about. Sometimes in the Midwest I run into a lot of the same people, so reaching out to like the faraway places, the drive, 2-hour, 3-hour drive, it was a 3-hour drive, I get to see people from farther away and more varieties, and it's always fun. I think there's a couple cosplayers I end up taking pictures of for like several of them, but I'm rambling. Guys, I'm rambling. So, if you haven't noticed, I'm taking a brisk fast forward jog through the convention grounds. If it's confusing, if it looks weird and awkward, that's because it is. It's somewhat built like a castle, with various concentric circles and escalators and elevators and yeah. If you've never been there, you may want to consider going there early and getting your figuring out where stuff is, or going with a friend who's been there before so they can show you the way around, because you might spend a significant amount of time wandering around trying to figure out where stuff is. Especially when during the convention they shut off the elevators to certain floors to alleviate congestion. You know, people want to get to their hotel rooms, and it's hard to do that if the elevators are going between the 3rd and 5th floor. You guys, if you're going, you can walk. There's tons of escalators. Take the escalators if you're trying to get to the main activity levels. But as you can see, this is a fast forward of Saturday night. I sort of waited until Saturday when things really picked up, because they split a lot of the activities between the Kobo Center or at least a lot more, and the main convention grounds. So I sort of was waiting for the big congestion, and it wasn't. So it was much more easy to get around, and it was a lot smoother ride than last year, where it was much more congested. I ended up getting sick like the week before the convention with stomach stuff, so not the best convention for me, and I spent a lot of time just kind of being lethargic. Oh well, still had some fun. Took pictures, seen things I wanted to see, and spending a lot of time in the room, honestly. Most of the fun stuff I did do was on Sunday when I was feeling a whole lot better. I do sort of like to ambush people in a way and talk to them, and meet new people. I'm very open to sort of running into random people and talking to them. I think one of the great things about this convention is that it's held in sort of a mall scenario. There's a food court down there, you can get whatever you want. There's a liquor store, CVS, clothes store, restaurants, so on and so forth, and you don't need to leave the convention grounds. If you've seen my videos on Youmacon before, this is no surprise to you, but if you've never seen this before, this is awesome. And you should really consider this if you don't want to run around and get your things, spend half your day getting things done. Additionally, it's not crazy expensive. If you've been to a convention where, say, you've paid $12 for a single hamburger, no, you get a full meal, drink the whole 9 yards for $10 and you're good. And so it's pretty close to regular retail prices as far as the food court is concerned. It's a little bit more, but not too bad. I'm going to give them, the extra 50 cents, 75 cents per meal to not waste my time running around Detroit or whatever that you would normally spend like half an hour walking or something to some of these bigger conventions. So that's pretty awesome, just to kind of get your food and go, and have that space available to you. One of the bigger things about Youmacon is, or what impresses me the most, is the gaming center or the game room. A lot of the animes conventions kind of have game rooms, and they're nice, but they're not really that competitive. They're sort of got a random assembly of games, and if you're kind of there to have fun, you sure will, but if you're there to be competitive and meet people in a skill bracket, not really always a good choice to go with anime conventions. Even Otakon, which had the biggest room isn't as good, I would say, as Youmacon, because Youmacon had their stuff together. There's tournaments, and they're very well scheduled and organized. I saw a lot of big names. I mean, I'm not really good with names at all. Even I knew some of these people with the StarCraft tournament and the League of Legends tournament and the, was it Street Fighter Cross Tekken? I'm not a huge video game fighter person, but yeah, that was pretty awesome. But it's of course not as big as a game convention, of course. So if you're looking for that midpoint between anime convention, where you have like panels and events and different showings and lots of different things to buy, and kind of that competitive scene, the Youmacon is definitely the place to go. So it's not super hardcore. You won't spend, like in some of the gaming session, your whole weekend in one room, and you get to have fun, bro. But my weekend was awesome, even though it was sick. I'm definitely going to be coming back next year. We'll see how they improve things, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have not been to Youmacon, definitely go. Super awesome. Wah! Exit time. Bye. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. For everyone who stuck around this far, these videos are for you guys. The ones that stuck around and want to learn all these cosplay things, really involved in the cosplay community. I love, most of all, your comments. I get up in the morning, drink my coffee, read comments, try to answer as many as I can. Of course, it's great when you like and subscribe. That helps me out. I'm hoping to get maybe to, I think the next one is 5,000, where I get to do more interactive things with my subscribers and the people who are actually engaged, which is really what this is about, because this is a community, and I want to grow this community. Anyway, I think that's about it. See you in the next video.